Mhm. We're almost done with our list, and we talked about that, but what about the directing, Miss P?
I wish James Wan would have directed. That's all.
Ah, yes. Okay, okay. So some regrets. Okay. So The Conjuring. This is directed by Michael Chaves. I take it you're not a fan of Michael's directing style.
It's the interpretation. Okay, so you gotta understand something. Interpretation says a lot about a lot of things, right? And when people have their own interpretation, that's a good thing about being a director. You can take a script and you have a vision for what you want the movie to be, and you can do that vision. To me, I just like James Wan because he's very thorough. He doesn't just do scares to be scary. He does mental scares. He builds it up. This was just, hey, tap, tap, tap on the glass. Boop. Like, I don't have time.
I gotcha, I gotcha. All right. Well, that's one of those things. Yeah, and and that type of directing style that makes all of the difference in the world. Okay. So, now, what about the sound quality and effects? I think they're pretty decent, although you did mention something about the CGI.
It was very CGI. It wasn't practical. Give me practical things. Sometimes I think people rely too much on CGI so it looks fake. Give me practical effects. Sometimes practical effects look better. They come across better. Like, don't just, I'm scared. Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
really good cutting. And, this really putting those shots together, really good shot design too. You can't get away from the fundamentals. Without the fundamentals in film, you have nothing. But if you can bring in those fundamentals masterfully, you really can build up that suspense and that horror for that ultimate climax. And that seems to be what this film really was missing. But, other than that, directing wise, it wasn't bad. You knew they put certain ducks in a row, so you knew what was gonna happen or what and everything. All right, so that brings us to cinematography. What did you think about the cinematography?
Mm, once again, too much CGI. So the CGI messed up the shots sometimes because it overlapped. Like, remember when the
Yeah.
doll was smiling? Like, it was just little stupid stuff like that that bothered me. It was just certain shots that were not good because it was CGI. You could tell it was CGI.
Oh yeah,
Does that
definitely.
make sense?
Definitely. Okay, okay. So bring us back to classic is what we want. Again, the fundamentals, filming fundamentals. I get it. You know, because we want something a little that's more new, something that is definitely more fresh, I would say. But we kind of didn't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, I love horror films, and this is one of those horror films that, I watched it because it's a part of a franchise and only also, I'm just reviewing it. Would I watch it again? The answer is no. It's definitely not in my list of movies to watch again. That's all I have to say about it. What about you, Miss P?
Give me James Wan back. That's all. Not hating on your movie. Your movie was good. I just want James. It's a choice of, acting, directing versus, style. This just in particularly was not my style of director for this movie.